One thing you're probably wondering is what have I been doing for the past year if it hasn't been YouTube, because working at a part-time slash full-time job can't take up an entire fucking year of my life. Well, it can, but that's not the point. One thing that I have been really into lately is Warhammer 40,000, which I've been actually, like, I found a local game store and I've been playing with a whole new group of dudes, and in fact we're actually trying to come together and work on a second YouTube just dedicated to bat reports, tactics, and just talking about the game in general. Though getting all these guys together on a Saturday night just to have a tournament together is kind of a pain in the ass, so it's kind of hard to get people together in order to do like weekly battle reports and videos and whatnot. But it's a project, and you know how I am with projects, I end up not doing them for quite some time. But yeah, my original Warhammer army was the Tyrannid Swarm, which I thought the Tyranids were kind of like an underloved army. Like, I didn't think that a lot of people would like them as much as like the Space Marines or Chaos Space Marines or Necrons. And then apparently amongst my group, a lot of people play Tyranids. So I was like, this is no fun. Like, I know this is me being a hipster, but it's like, I don't want to play the same army that everyone else is playing. And then Betrayal at Calth came out. And what the Betrayal at Calth box was, it was the first time that there's ever been plastic miniatures for Horus Heresy, which is Warhammer 30k. And just, it's apples and oranges essentially, because you could argue that they're two completely separate games that just use the same core rulebook. So you could have a 30k and a 40k army fight each other, but completely different levels, like power levels and like different goals and whatnot. Like, I have a hard time doing Tyranids versus Eldar, okay? So imagine Horus Heresy versus Eldar. But I've been doing the 16th Legion, the Sons of Horus, which are essentially the bad guys. Then again, the Tyranids are bad guys too. But I don't know, like, I've even... Hi there, thumb. But yeah, even the fluff of 30k I enjoy a lot more than 40k, because the fluff of 40k is everything is terrible, and in 30k it's like everything is terrible but we're trying to make it better, and then fucking Horus decides to fuck everything up. And it's just kind of interesting because there's a lot of characters from 30k that, like, I can't really explain this without sitting down for 5 hours and explaining to you what the fuck Warhammer is. But, okay, there's a faction in 40k called the Chaos Space Marines, which are the Space Marines but evil. And the Chaos Space Marines are a thing because of the Horus Heresy. Like, you have one huge armada. The armada splits into two factions, the Traitor and the Loyalist. Spoiler alert, Loyalists win. And then all the traitors, like, go off, they fly into the warp, and they become the Chaos Space Marines. Except that all of the characters, like, on the Loyalist side in 30k have essentially, like, either died off or, like, gone into hiding or what have you. But there's a lot of characters on the traitor side, so essentially the Loyalist characters don't show up at all in 40k. But on the traitor side, there's a whole bunch of, like, big name characters that come into 40k, and they're, like, really important dudes, like Abaddon the Spoiler. And 30k he was just known as Ezekiel. I hate that pronunciation. Ezekiel Abaddon, where he was just the captain of the first company. And then there's Karen the Betrayer, fucking Typhus, Lucius the Eternal, like, just all these big name Chaos Space Marine dudes who are just like regular Space Marines in 30k. So it's interesting in that fact. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so I've just been playing a lot of Warhammer. Actually, I'm gonna do a link to my Instagram down below, because half my Instagram page is nothing but just pictures of like my battle reports and all my models and me building dudes. So if you're into that, then check it out. Also, I've been active on Instagram the most of any other social networking site recently. Like, I keep on trying to come back to Twitter, and I'm just like, no. I have years and years of just bullshit that's gone on Twitter, so it's hard for me. I might have to just make up a new fucking account in order for me to get back onto that. Because I swear, you scroll down that page and whoo, doggy. Not cool stuff. And I left Tumblr because of reasons. Because it's fucking Tumblr. Ooh, oh god. Hello darkness, my old friend. And Facebook I just use for personal reasons, like talking to family and Warhammer. That's about it. I don't actually use Facebook for like my work. But yeah. So I hope that these 3 videos, and the only reason why I split them up is because I thought I was going to have a lot more to talk about today. But I hope that these 3 videos kind of help explain what's been going on recently. I'm not dead. I want to come back. I just need the funds and the resources in order to do it. And in all honesty, I don't think that I'm going to be making videos on the regular until I have my own place, until I have an apartment with Zyox or Koki or someone. And all of that takes money, and all my money is being thrown away for craft beer. Because I love craft beer. Yeah, I'm a hipster. Fuck you. Drink locally. Even here in Florida, there are so many fucking microbreweries just shattered about. Like, Cigar City Brewing is my favorite. Even people who don't know what the fuck craft beer is, they're like, oh, Cigar City Brewing, yeah, I've had their IPA. It's so good. Yeah, like, if you go back and watch some of my videos, I'm drinking Heineken. I only drank Heineken because, like, I felt obligated because I'm the Dutch YouTuber. And Heineken is, like, the most well-known Dutch beer. Even though there's Tarobach, which I've been trying to hunt down, but I don't know if I can actually get it in my area. But now I'm switching to things like Highlight and Goose Island, even though Goose Island isn't all that great, but it's cheap and it's easy to find, so there's that. I'd also recommend Rap Brewing, which is actually right the fuck down the road from where I live. And me and my brother went there and we was like, oh my god, their Gose is amazing. And this is probably just flying over the heads of people who don't drink beer. Yay, craft beers! I'm turning my crippling alcoholism into a fun hobby. That's one thing that I do with these unscripted fucking videos, is at least with the unscripted videos, like, I can just be myself and talk. But then again, I also just talk with no substance of any sort. Then again, I only have, like, 55 subscribers, so, whatever. I feel like I'm making these videos more for myself than I am anyone else, but, you know, that's cool too. But, I'm gonna go head out now because I think I'm getting heat stroke just sitting out here. And I have to walk back home because I'm in the middle of a dog park right now. So, also, you're probably wondering why I had these glasses on my head the entire time. It's because I can't go outside without wearing sunglasses. My eyes are very light sensitive. Like, when I have to go outside to do something for my job, I step outside and it's like, eyes burn. Except it's in the job description that I can't actually wear sunglasses while on the clock. So that's a thing. But then again, I've gotten around a lot of things at my job just because of the fact that I have job security just purely based on the fact that all the shit that I do at the job, they can't afford to lose me. That's sad, isn't it? Yeah. Alrighty. Also, the reason why I bought these sunglasses in particular is because it's an orange lens with a white outline. And it's the closest thing I could find to resemble BAM. In fact, I don't even know if they got it on camera, but I'm wearing my Overwatch shirt right now. Because Overwatch is amazing, and everyone should play it. It's so much fun. Tracers Bay. So yeah, talk to you guys later.